Hello.
Hello, good morning. How are you, Priyanka?
A very good morning, ma'am. How are you doing today? And first of all, thank you so much for joining me today after suffering a lot.
Thank you so much for inviting me on your channel. It means a lot to me. It's my pleasure that you connected to me, and I'm really sorry that I needed to wait for so long because I
Yeah,
was really occupied. Yeah, but I'm really glad that we are connected today.
same here. I'm super happy, you can say, for the session, and it's been a very long time I'm trying to connect. So yeah, finally we are having session. So my first question to you is, how is everything at your end?
Perfect. I must say perfect. Everything
Oh,
is going as planned. So yes.
okay. So, of course, you don't need any introduction because usually I start the conversations with introduction. But yeah, would you mind giving a short introduction for my viewers?
Oh, sure. Okay, so as you can see on screen, my name is Rajni Verma. I'm from Shri Gangadhar, Rajasthan. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done my graduation in Korean language only. And currently, I run a YouTube channel and I provide paid sessions to beginners and to intermediates. And apart from that, if I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books and talking to people from diverse backgrounds. That's all about me.
Okay, thank you so much. So, if I ask you, how is your journey so far on YouTube?
It's pretty okay, but
Pretty.
we need to be very consistent and hardworking. Yeah, going great. I must say great. Yeah.
So, do you have any other plan for YouTube?
Not other plan, but to be successful on this, sorry, on this particular channel first, to become a really great successful YouTuber. This is my aim. Yeah. Apart from that, I can say like I have different YouTube, but yeah, I would definitely love to do work hard on this one.
Okay, that's very good. So, what is the secret of your consistency? Because sometimes it feels, to come, we become lazy and lethargic. But how, what is something that motivates you and excites you every day to upload or to be there in sessions?
I think I got inspired by many people like Priyanka Chopra, Shah Rukh Khan, and Anushka Sharma. Then I used to watch Sandeep Maheshwari's videos a lot. So from there I got, then now your success, whatever you achieve every day, that makes you to do more and more. And nowadays, like housewives, women inspire me a lot whenever I connect to them. Then I get to know like they have a lot of responsibilities. They have to look after their kids, they have to look after their family, complete their household chores, but still they are putting their 100% into learning the language and do something on their own. No matter how much their husbands are earning already, but still they want to be independent.
Exactly.
So that is what helps me a lot. And I think now what actually pushes me is that I now can see my path clearly. That is what the why is clear, the vision is clear. I can see the path. I know that if I do the hard work, I will be able to be there. So that is what makes me to do this work consistently. Second, I think I'm passionate, clear the why, vision, and I don't have other responsibilities other than me and my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's why I guess I'm able to be consistent on this.
Okay, of course. Your passion for helping learners shine through in every conversation. Most of the people, when I conduct session with them, they said Rajni ma'am is my inspiration, and I watch her videos. So it's just amazing because I'm
Oh,
getting the
thank you.
opportunity to talk with you.
Okay, that's lovely to know.
Yeah. So, what is the best piece of advices you would like to give to small creators because they just started? Because there are many people who have recently started their YouTube channel.
A piece of advice that is do not compare yourself with others. That is the worst use of your time and energy if you do it. So do not compare and be consistent. And at the same time, you should be innovative enough to do not copy others. Like when you are consuming content or when you are watching somebody, it happens in tech department mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Like people watch others' videos and they start their YouTube channel based on by inspired by them, but later they are not able to continue with this. So what is actually in you, you should show that one, because otherwise after maybe you will be able to continue this whatever you start will be able to do for 1 year or maybe for some months, but then you will quit it because you will not enjoy. If it is not your interest, the niche is not based on your own interest or your own genre, you will struggle later. So I think you should just start whatever you like and whatever you enjoy, and the skills or the knowledge you have. You should start with that and go with that one, and do not compare yourself. Do hard work and be innovative always. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Of course, consistency matter a lot, and you should be genuine with your self, because whatever you are speaking, I mean, people can easily observe us.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that is the thing I realized too. So, do you think that it is a stable career on social media for a long time in future purpose?
I think so, because I have witnessed many people who have started kind of a hobby, but now they are doing great in this particular. So I think it is. If somebody is very consistent, passionate enough, and has this belief that I would be great in bringing great ideas, I would be innovative enough to demonstrate my facts, the ideas, everything, you will achieve. Yeah. And hard work is, yeah, must. So if you have that thing in your mind that I can do the hard work, I can do the research work, I can do the study, you can. Because learning attitude is again very essential if you are a content creator. At the same time, you
Exactly.
should be very that
In every,
attitude to learn.
yes, I truly understand. And of course, when it comes to sessions, what I observe that every time you have to be, like curious about the new things and what next, always. And it's not, otherwise, it will become monotonous. If you speak in the same way, you're not learning. You should be learning plus exploring things. That works here, I believe. So, how does YouTube change you as a personality? Because, of course, it has a drastic improvement in your personality, but still, I want to hear from you.
It's not about you because of YouTube, but because of the way I speak, the way I learn the things. Whenever I watch people, I, observe them thoroughly, how they keep themselves, how they react, or how they talk, how they pronounce, like each the thing wherever I feel a little bit, demotivated, or where I feel like I'm not very good at. So I, observe those things and I get from that. So because of my learning attitude and because of the hard work and the way I speak and the way I improve my language skills, definitely fosters my, I think, personality too. And I think it happens with everyone when once you have a lot of knowledge and good command over the language or skills, whatever the things that required in order to be successful, in order to be good, at a good place in your life, then you feel confident and it grows your personality. But somewhere I think a little bit because of YouTube too, but not that much. I don't think so that much because of observing, because of learning attitude it is. So it has changed a lot.
Of course. And it is because every time, you are in conversation, so there is a different, I mean, the very first video and today's video, there is a lot of, difference, and the way you speak, the way you engage, and your way of speaking, confidence, everything, I believe.
Simultaneously, I think I would incorporate the, breathing exercises, yoga. So I shifted to home in March. Since then, I'm very consistent with this breathing exercises too, which makes me
Oh,
so calm, composed, poised. Like I'm able to maintain that, and I don't need to force. I don't need to, think about this calmness. Okay, take pause and be calm. I'm all ready now because I do the breathing exercises in the morning and in the evening I do the yoga. So I think because of that also it has changed my, way of keeping myself during sessions and think properly. That
oh,
also helped me a lot.
Of course. So, okay. When it comes to this conversation and all, now I have some of different set of questions so that you feel a little comfortable. And of course, it should be different. Otherwise, usually you have sessions like this. So, shall I proceed with those questions?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. So, what is your best favorite tongue twister as of now?
I don't like tongue twisters.
You don't
Yesterday
like?
only I had a lot YouTuber who is very already had a lot of subscribers who said that, ma'am, I started learning a lot of tongue twisters, and he even shared 2 tongue twisters to me. And
Okay.
he asked, is it okay to practice tongue twisters every day? Because I learn 10 tongue twisters every day and keep repeating. So I was able to repeat in the session too. Then I suggested him to pronounce the words which you are struggling with actually. Because in the real conversation, you are not going to tell the second person the tongue twister. No, you are going to pronounce the words like procrastination. You have to pronounce this word. So practice it actually,
Oh,
right? Listen to the
yeah.
pronunciation and practice the word, right word, because you are going to pronounce the word. It is, I guess, like, is based on my personal experience, I'm saying that I'm not a very big fan of tongue twisters. I think I think a few, not few, many months ago, I tried 2 tongue twisters, and to be honest, I don't remember those. But I didn't like much. A little bit, difficult for me. And then I found that if I have any issue with a particular word, I should go with the word. So instead of doing practice of tongue twisters, I prefer to do shadowing. So I do shadowing. So I'm not a big fan of tongue twisters, so I cannot say any.
Yeah, no problem. It's all right. Of course, I mean, tongue twister role is to, uh, you know, get to be familiar with a particular word. Let's say you're facing a problem somewhere, so you can clarify by practicing tongue twister. Usually, I don't remember them, but at least I practice with my learners, and it is amazing to practice. And when we repeat them, and then we make a mistake, so that's why.
Yeah, it can be really helpful for others, but I'm talking about as per my own experience. So I prefer to practice the particular word which I'm facing, like I'm struggling to pronounce correctly. Yeah. So that is my strategy, to go with directly the word or the sentences. Yeah.
Exactly. So, what about your daily to do, steps? Still because every day we have to improve and nobody is perfect. So, what are your daily to do for language?
I agree with you that we should foster the learning attitude every single day. And if I talk about myself, in order to enhance the communication skills, still I do the shadowing, writing, and learning words, and what next? Shadowing, reading, writing, and learning words. 4 are in my chart that I do every single day. Apart from that, I don't mention the speaking and listening because it is in my habit now. So I every single day I speak and listen to people. So that's, I don't count. But apart from that, the 4 practices I do on regular basis.
Of course, I mean regularly. To be very honest, I still feel there is, of course, every time you have to learn and there is a lot more to improve.
Yes, a lot. The content is really vast in English, in
Yeah.
every language. Language is like very huge. Yes.
And except this language, you're good at Korean language too, right?
Not very good at, because I don't have, similarly, if you don't speak, if you don't talk to people in the language, if you don't read something in the language, right? So you lose that touch. So not that much, but I'm able to understand, I'm able to watch something in Korean. Few words I can speak, not much. So I cannot say that very good. Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens. Of course, practice is the only thing that will help you in long run to learn any language.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say if you could, instantly learn any new skill or talent overnight, what it would be?
Instantly any skill.
Yes, any
I think
skill or
that's
talent.
I remember I learned one thing. I never shared with anyone, and I haven't just done it here in front of anyone yet. Maybe in front of one of my friends. That is, do you know Mithila Palkar?
No,
Mithila had, yeah. So Mithila Parker had a kind of cup song, like using a cup, placing on table and had kind of a beat with the cup and
Okay.
singing a song. So I learned that one. So that is one I learned already. Yeah.
Okay. So, but still,
Fond of singing too. Like I used to sing a lot during my school days, and then I stopped when I went to college. And since then, I don't, sing, but I listen. And nowadays, even I don't get time to listen to songs or music. So very few times I listen, but I used to. So I think very too earlier I learned that. Like I maybe 2020 in 2020 I learned that also.
oh my goodness, because of your hectic schedule.
Yeah. But later in life, I am sure I will learn the guitar. I will learn again this music because this is one that was in me since childhood. I loved really. So I would go with that in future.
Okay. So I think now you don't get leisure time, but still, if you get the time, what would you like to do?
There are a lot of things already on my table to complete, so I cannot say that I have other things. I can do other things, but in my leisure time, I prefer to watch short movies for entertainment
Hmm.
and prefer to take short naps too because that again I need a lot of energy to start my work again after the short nap. So I instead of scrolling over Instagram, YouTube mindlessly, I prefer to if I have 30 minutes, I should take a short nap. So that is what I do, and that is your you can just encounter your laziness with that. So that's what I do. Apart from that, I'm really fond of painting too, but I don't get time for that. I
Okay.
have still watercolor. I used to do that. These two things I used to do during my school, painting and singing a lot. Not now.
So how do you manage your time? I mean, do you write things down in order to complete them, or you just go with the flow?
Now it's not easy to go with the flow because I have a lot of the things. Earlier it
Exactly.
was easy, just talking to people or taking this lab negotiations. It was easy, but now it's not easy because I have to plan for my YouTube. I have to, prepare things for my students, and then I have to think about the other things. Like I have started Future to Fluency series, so I have to find people who can be the next guest. So I have to do the research work to simultaneously that four tasks I have, already started doing. So I have to complete those two. I have to read the books. So there are a lot of the things that I have to complete in a day. So
Oh
I
my.
don't I think I always need to make to-do list. So in the morning or maybe the day before yesterday also, the prior one day I try to make, try to make the to-do list. Yeah.
Okay, of course. Because to-do list is something that makes us going, I believe. Otherwise, for me, I feel doing nothing if I don't prepare to-do list.
Feel purple X after completing one task. You think like, okay, what is next? So it happens with me whenever I don't make the to-do list, I feel purple X like, what is next?
Yeah,
So
what
that is,
next?
yeah,
Exactly. So, what is your favorite social media application and why?
YouTube, of course. Also a content creator here, and I learn a lot of the things from YouTube. Basically, like everything I can learn from YouTube. About YouTube, I have learned from there, and about the language, the grooming skills, and the law of attraction, the universe, and a lot of things about myself, how to be aligned, things that can make you productive, energetic, and innovative. All the things I have learned from YouTube. Sometimes I like Instagram too. Whenever I sometimes, very few times I open Instagram and then I watch few reels there. There
No.
also I get sometimes great content which I save and watch later too, but I don't get much time to watch them later. But I just save them. So I think first is YouTube, second you can say Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. We save for later, but later becomes never. All right. So, my last question for you is that what is your all-time favorite quote? Any message, any motivational message that just, push you forward always?
Pushes me forward. Mm, okay. I recently found that nothing flows out of an empty cup. So if you want to help others, help yourself. that motivates me. So
Okay.
that's why I learn.
It's your recent
Maybe
favorite or from the very starting?
from the very starting, I was not very much fond of reading quotes and things, but recently I just got this. Not recently, like I guess few months back. Then
Mhm.
it hit me that okay, true. So we should foster the learning attitude first. Then only we can help others.
Okay.
Nothing flows out of an empty cup. Yeah.
Exactly. Of course. Okay, ma'am. So I'm done with my questions. If you have any questions for me, you can ask.
Okay. So tell me first. It's Sunday today. So what's your plan?
My plan is I'm going to have a session with 5 learners, and first, I mean, except you, I have 5 sessions on the way. And yeah, I'll spend time with my family. I have some other works, especially house chores. I will do setup of my home because it's messy completely. So yeah, nothing
So
much.
occupied.
Yeah, it's very occupied, I can say.
But why these much sessions on Sunday? May I know the reason behind it?
Because on weekdays I have to go college, so that's why. Sundays, I
Oh,
have free.
now you are going to complete all these sessions. Okay, that's great. But I think on Sundays you should take a break too. Like I used to do the same. Like I used to have a lot of sessions on weekends, on Sundays especially. But now I stopped. I keep Sundays free. But today your session I booked because we have been delaying the session for a really long period of time. So I thought let's have the session on Sunday itself. Because other than I will be really busy during weekdays, so that's why I just this is the last session today, and I have just taken. And in the evening, I have a special class around 4, so that is one I will take in. Apart from that, I'll just rest and I'll watch a movie and I'll edit my videos. Yes,
Oh my God. Which movie on the way?
we can be heroes.
Oh,
I actually saw a reel on Instagram where Priyanka Chopra comes and says something, and that happened that you caught my attention. That was so captivating. So I thought let's watch the movie. Then I found in the comment box what is the name of the movie. Then I searched on Netflix, and I thought, okay, let's watch. Keep it for Sundays. So today I'm going to watch. Yeah, because
that's
on
right.
during weekdays, times, so I fix that for Sundays. If I have any, if I have to watch any video, I just prefer to watch on Sundays. Yes. Okay, then now we can wind this session up right here. It was really lovely talking to you. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Once again, it was really wonderful talking with you. This is such an enriching conversation, I believe. And until we meet again, keep shining and just enjoy.
This Sunday, bye bye and happy learning.
Okay.